it's unfortunate that there's so much content to go through with this. You'd think people would learn their lesson.
What do you mean?
You'd think that after so much ridicule on the internet, we wouldn't have to do these anymore. But third time's the charm. Good. I had to make a few critical decisions in what content I'm choosing to include, because there were a lot of highly inappropriate ones that I was just like, no, you know what? I'm better than that. We're better than that. She's got different hair again. I feel like every video we've done together, you have different hair. That's just how it is. I have to pre-screen this by saying, I'm straight.
And I'm not.
She's not. So
you could probably tell.
Yeah, you could probably tell. Mums for Liberty group demands a school censor book for having a drawing of a seahorse that is too sexy. Because, I'd hate for your children to get turned on by that seahorse. They were banning a bunch of books, like they banned like Huckleberry Finn and shit like that from certain schools. There's a bunch of stuff that's been banned in America. And apparently this one about Johnny Appleseed is one of them. For some fucking reason. Okay. Yeah, that's not the picture, that's just a picture they used.
So far the straights are.
Yeah, so far, first one, straights are not okay. That's what we're getting here.
There's nothing wrong with guys wearing makeup.
No, that's not. Did you not read what it says?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm avoiding.
You're avoiding it.
I'm avoiding what it says.
You're avoiding what it says. I don't understand. Also, I don't know where this meme of Prince Philip comes from.
Does that look? Why is that Prince Philip?
That's Prince Philip from Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty? I was right. Holy shit. I thought it Beauty and the Beast. No.
My first instinct was Snow White.
Oh! I included this because they have the exact same facial expression. I wouldn't be surprised to find if they were first cousins. And that's all I'm gonna say.
You can't say that.
Of course I can say that.
No.
Oh, okay, we look at bad costumes all the time, because it seems like there's a never-ending abundance of them, and so when I saw this, I had to include it. There were a bunch more, but this one was kind of the best. It's so fucking dumb. It's so fucking dumb. It's so stupid.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
I don't blame you. I don't like it either. Oh! Okay, yeah, so...
excuse me, I like Abby, okay?
Yeah, so I looked at this and I was like, you remember when video games over-sexualized women for no fucking reason? Because their audience was abundantly male, and so that's how they include women in the game, was to make them over-sexualized, and now that women play video games, there's no need to, have that over-sexualization of women, and like Abby was a perfect example. Like,
it's funny because the other character who isn't Abby probably didn't get a sex scene.
I have many words. Do you see what's wrong here?
The teen part?
Yeah. Do you see the teen part? I think if you are having to deliberate between the attractiveness of a teenager in a kids show, I think you may be the problem there. I don't think it's the show that's the issue.
No,
especially when there's nothing.
No matter how old a female character is in a show, they will get sexualized.
Yeah, no matter how old they are, which is fucking disgusting. It's awful, and I feel like I have to laugh because otherwise I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I'm uncomfy. Angry husband fills wife's car with concrete after she changed her surname. First problem. Second problem, I hope she takes him to court. She has concrete evidence.
Why has it changed her surname? What does that mean?
Did they get a divorce? Or, like, did she not want to change her surname? Like, maybe she wanted to keep her last name? Because that's becoming more common now. More commonly, women are keeping their last names now when they get married. This isn't funny. This is just shitty. And I wanted to include this because this is so shitty. And I can't believe that someone actually said this.
Okay, so one, they don't.
Yeah, exactly.
They should.
They don't.
They should, but they don't.
So, I include a lot of these as well. Because there's such the boomer joke of marriage bad, wife bad, you know?
Why would you get married if you're not gonna like your wife? If you're just gonna complain about, oh, my wife, fucking hate my wife.
I saw so many of those.
Get a divorce!
I saw so many. Like, you see the cake toppers and the wife is, like, holding her husband hostage and shit like that. And I'm like, don't get married. Like, fucking, you don't have to. No one is making you get married. This is your decision.
Exactly. It's usually, like, the guy who's saying it, he's the one who proposed.
The old ball and chain. Yeah.
He's the one that was like, hey, let's get married. And now he's the one being like, hey, my wife, don't get married.
Yeah, exactly. Son, don't get married. Exactly. It's surprised anyone gets married now. With that kind of influence in media and in parenting. Like, how is anyone getting married still? Oh, fucking Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro. I don't even want to read through the tweet. Right? I only want to, because it's just talking about how it's an attack on masculinity and shit like that, right? I wanted to point out that something that I don't think they know, and he does look good in dresses. I think lots of men look good in dresses. And that's the thing, right, is I don't think they know that men have been wearing robes and dresses and shit like that for thousands of years. That was a sign of status for fucking hundreds of years, with wearing dresses and wearing kilts and wearing all this shit. Like, I don't think they realize that that's part of certain cultures.
There are some guys out there that look better than me in a dress.
Somebody's gotta tell him. Somebody's gotta tell him. Who's gonna tell him? It's gonna be you? Who's gonna tell him?
I'll tell him.
You tell him? Good. Kira, get in contact with Kira. She'll tell you.
Lesbians don't want to date you.
Yeah, okay, so my filtering kind of... I do this for your facial expressions and yours alone. You have to leave. Do you need a moment?
I need to go. The straights are not okay. What is happening?
No, straights are not okay. Jesus fucking Christ. There has to be satire.
Get some therapy, please.
This has to be satire. No one can be taking this seriously.
This is the one I recognize.
Yeah, so I don't even care about this because when I looked at it, I was like, oh, it's the transgender flag.
Yeah, I know. Everyone was saying, I saw this thing.
I had to include it because I was like, who's gonna tell him?
So I think it was a Facebook post, but in the comments, some guy put the transgender flag and was like, yeah, straight pride. And everyone was like, that's not the straight pride flag. You know that, right? And
good job, like, Darren.
No, it's pink and blue. It's straight pride. God damn it, Jared.
Good job, Darren. Oh, this has to, again, I don't know whether this is just fucking clickbait, but this news article is a whole ass what the fuck moment. Again, there's a common theme between all of these, and it's weird, overly sexual Halloween costumes. It's hate my wife, and it's over-sexualized and over-romanticized baby clothing, which is what this is.
The LGBTQ is gonna sexualize our kids. Straight people.
Oh, yeah.
Virginity, raw!
I was gonna say, this kid is gonna be made fun of so hard.
I actually want that hoodie.
No, Kira! No! Why straight men have sex with each other.
There's something wrong with that.
That's a little fruity.
That's a little fruity. Something tells me you're not straight.
Yeah, yeah. And also, both of them are clothed. Well, at least one of them's clothed.
Both of them are clothed, and both of them are in separate sleeping bags.
Is it because they have to convey that they're straight, so the fact that they have sex with each other, but they sleep in separate sleeping bags? Also, why are they asleep on the floor in separate sleeping bags?
It's a little bit of a fruity sleepover.
You know?
Their third friend, Michael, is on the bed. They got kicked onto the floor.
Is this what men's sleepovers are like? I just hate. I'm so sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. If I had to go through this, so do you.